Hi, my name's Emmy. Welcome to Yoga with Em. You've probably already decided that you're going to head out for a run, so it's really a good idea to do a few yoga stretches before you go. Don't surprise the body suddenly and start pulling something, causing an injury. You can do your stretches with your running gear on now, and we're just going to be here for a few minutes. So whether you're running, jogging, or fast walking, come and do some stretches with me. So you've decided to take action, you're ready to go for your run. Let's do these stretches together. Begin standing. Stand your feet slightly apart, maybe hip width. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then let's take a full body stretch. Circle the arms up above your head, interlace the fingers and press the palms to the sky for palm tree pose. Swaying palm tree, so maybe take your palm tree over to your right, maybe as you breathe out, slowly coming back through center, find that length and soft knees as you take it over to the left, breathing out. Inhale, come back through center and release your arms down by your side. Maybe you'd like to interlace your fingers behind your back now and stretch out through the chest. Start to draw your shoulder blades together. With soft knees, we're going to fold down into a forward fold. So you can either keep your hands clasped behind your back or just let your hands dangle. As you slowly roll down, keep the knees soft. One vertebrae at a time. And here in your forward fold, just hang here for a moment. Feel that stretch in the legs. Give the hamstrings a bit of time to activate. As you feel the earth beneath your feet, ground down through your heels. Slow down your breath. And see if you can allow your spine, your head and your neck just to hang here. So a little bit of lengthening through the back body. And now eventually bringing your hands down to the earth. Step your right foot back and come into a little bit of a lunge position with me. We're going to take runner's lunge. So if you lift up your left toes and start to draw your hips back, feel that lengthening down the back of your left leg. Breathe here, taking time to take care of all the muscles, the joints, the fascia in our legs. Ready to get out there running or jogging. All right, come back down, release the foot back down to the earth, and then step the foot wide of your hands, lizard pose, lifting the back knee now. Just sink a little bit forward, so feel into your right hip, because you want to make sure you have warmed up the hips before we get out there and hit the pavement. All right, bringing the foot back in between the hands, step that foot back now and let's change it up. So bringing the stretch to the other side, into our runner's lunge, drawing the hips back, lifting the toes. And I like to take a moment here to find length through the spine. So imagine a long line right to the crown of your head, noticing the sensation in the back of the leg. Breathing here. So it's really important we take our time, we don't rush too much through this. And then coming into lizard pose on this side. So tucking the back toes and lifting the back knee. And maybe you move around a little bit to feel into that hip. Maybe you're feeling a stretch in that back leg too. And breathing here. And then stepping that foot back too, and I'm going to ask you to come to a downward facing dog just for a moment for a transition, stepping the feet forward, soft knees, we're in a forward fold again. And I'm going to ask you to roll on up nice and slowly. And then roll your shoulders back and down. Maybe roll them a couple of times. So Gomukhasana, cow face pose, to get into a shoulder stretch. So take the right hand to the sky and then reach down your back as you reach the left hand up. And I'll turn sideways on so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe your fingers reach each other, maybe they don't, but that's okay. Keep your heart lifted. So keep the chest open and try to just soften at the knees. Maybe you draw the navel into the spine. And you keep breathing here as you bring more movement and nourishment into your shoulder joints. Release from this pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then we'll take that pose on the other side. So reach the other hand to the sky this time. And maybe the fingers reach or maybe they don't. Maybe you're just kind of reaching in that direction. Heart is lifted, knees are soft, lengthen through to the crown of your head. Breathe here, notice how this feels in your shoulders. And then release. Roll your shoulders back and down. Maybe just find some movement in the neck. So just taking the head from one side to the other, because we want to avoid any injury in the neck. We don't want to surprise the body. And before you head off, I'm going to suggest a balance now. So if you balance on your right leg, maybe taking hold of your left foot behind you, and you can make this a quad stretch if you'd like to. Maybe put your arm out to the side or a hand on your hip. Draw the navel into the spine, maybe feeling that stretch down the front of your leg. Releasing the foot, and let's do that on the other side now. Breathe here. We're almost ready to head off. Core is engaged. And then before you do head off, step the feet wide and sway from side to side. Loosen up in the body. Allow your shoulders and your arms to relax as you head on out into your run.